But I think Wolf is a better matchup favorably. Wolf's just faster. He's able to get in quicker. He's got a lot more mix-up options where he's able to just get over those projectiles. But it looks like we're going to see Dedede.
Yeah, the tried and true. Opting to play it safe, at least for the first game here. On PS2.
Good neutral startup. I think Dedede brings a lot of surprising mobility to a heavy. He's able pockets the Gordo, sees it coming, says, "I'll take that."
Yeah, really good awareness from Cree there to stop that zoning and just grab the Gordo out of the air there. You can tell like the difference between someone like Cree and other villager players. It looks like he's just, throwing out the slingshots, and at like lower level you may just see this like it's what looks like the same thing, but Cree has the awareness to like stop throwing those projectiles when he needs to.
When he senses that opening, he gets in. Dedede's got a lot of in lag on a lot of, so villagers able to get in and punish that sometimes.
But speaking of punishing, D3 Will has just had an amazing punish game thus far. 50% off a one neutral win, especially off that like Nair Bear. That does like 30 or 40. So.
We're seeing a lot of the homework of Dedede. He's trying to get his height and then fast fall Nair, get up and try and get something out of that. Good up smash call out.
Yeah, very intuitive. Because if he he really had to know. Yeah, I mean he really had to know where Cree would be for that. Because if he missed, that's a lot of damage or even the stock. But unfortunately for Will, he did not, and now is up a pretty large margin.
After taking that first stock with up smash, we're already seeing him at 77%. Those slingshots are giving him a little bit of trouble, but he's got the lead. And as a heavy, you need to rack up a lot more before you can get more bang for your buck.
Absolutely.
He's doing a good job trying to set up the trees and avoid the zoning from the Gordos. Not really finding much. Will's using his Nair to his advantage, and Lloyd's really kind of flying in.
Yeah, and so villagers got the means to kill early, like with that bowling ball. But it begs the question, will those options even work against someone like Dedede, who has that fast, super armored recovery, and that can just go right through it? You can see, like right there, it's just so quick.
That really excellent use of Will to use the entire bottom of Pokemon Stadium to prevent him from getting hit by that bowling ball. He just rode the outline of PS2 all the way up to the ledge.
Yeah, and he's honestly just playing this matchup so well. As a heavy against someone like Villager, who is constantly throwing out hitboxes that make it almost impossible to move, Will is just masterfully playing around him and getting that damage when he needs to. And he doesn't really need to be winning these neutral interactions. He just needs to be getting this damage and surviving. And that is what he's doing. 153 now, rising 170, still alive and kicking.
Back air, not going to do it quite yet. 176, and he's still looking very comfortable. Setting up the tree, that situation is scary if you've got a slow ledge recovery.
Yeah, and not to mention, Kree's got that axe on deck now, so you may see something involving that. All right.
Tries to read a shield drop quick option, but he doesn't find it. 188 and still living on his first stock.
191. Wow, this is...
Finally throws the Gordo out!
But it seems like Will is just not able to punish that up smash, and Cree knows. He's been throwing out the jabs afterwards. 207, wow.
I think I can see the merit in having finally gets him with what looks like the forward air.
Yeah, yeah, it was either fair, but I think it was fair though. And finally on this second stock here, Cree has just been playing a match. Like honestly, for someone who's losing, he's just not been losing neutral. It's just a matter of Will being so good at surviving.
He's really using, like, right there's a really great example. He's using Dedede's multiple jumps to get as high as he can, because Villager doesn't have a very good aerial zoning game, where he, like, directly above. So he's using his jumps to just get in and then try to fall down on Villager and see what he can get from it.
Yeah, I mean, and whereas on the ground, Slingshot hits, like, pretty much every character in the game, not including those who are crouching. In the air, that margin for error on where you use your slingshot is a lot smaller, and Will knows that, so he's using, like as you said, those multiple jumps to make it a lot harder for Kree to be able to hit him consistently with that slingshot, which is Villager's main poking tool, main way of dealing damage, aside from that Lloyd Rocket.
This is a war of attrition right now. How long are both of them? Oh, what an up smash call out!
Yeah, again.
Using that move excellently this entire match so far.
Oh, F tilt, down tilt, F tilt.
Oh. I think that's the first situation where it's been a bit scary for Will as he's had to dodge 2 projectiles as he up-Bs to stage. Seeing the tree come out on the other side. We're going to see him do a lot of jumping. Good back air. Looking for the dash attack or down tilt, whatever that one was. Oh! The Gordo snipe, and it bounces off the void for good measure.
Dang, and that game was looking like it was going to go to time until Will said, nah, I don't need that, and popped off right there. That was nasty.
What an excellent play of a heavy character against a heavy zoner like Villager. That was impressive. I can't say anything more than that. I mean, he played that matchup very well. I'm not sure how Villager needs to adapt. I mean, the only thing I can really think of is maybe playing a bit, like playing around those heavy jumps more, waiting for that nair to come down and then seeing if you can get something off of that. But aside from that, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that Kree is really trying to challenge Will's like aerial momentum and aerial movement, trying to call out those jumps with the forward air, and that's really tough to hit, especially on Wi-Fi. Whereas I think what Kree should be doing is waiting, like you said, for those jumps, waiting for Dedede to get out of jumps, or just have to start to come back down and then hit him where it hurts. So I think a little bit more, not even just patient play, but I mean, honestly, just more grounded, to be honest. More bait and punish, I would say, is the term that I would use from Kree, because Will is just getting over all the zoning, and a stage like Battlefield, Will has less room to jump because of those platforms. So I think that's a pretty good counter pick from Kree, but we'll see how it goes. 17% on them both right now.
We're seeing he's already trying to use that same strategy, and Fastcree's really using the platforms to great effect to be able to keep him from getting landed on by Dedede. Good falling back air. Gets him top. Looks for the down throw, but good tech on the platform. Going for Void.
Down throw forward air.
Yep. Air. What are we going to see? Gordo hits him. Is that dead? No. Ooh, goes for the life ender on that spike. Very laggy down smash punish with a throw. Let's see if you can ledge trap him.
And this stock is already, in this game, going much faster than last game. Last game we saw that first stock not taken for like 2, even 3 minutes for in Will's case, but right now a minute in, and it looks like Will's on the verge of taking Kree down a peg here, taking this stock. Kree fighting back though.
Yeah, for sure. He's setting up the trees, looking for Lloyds. He's back to that zoning game, but he's definitely running at D3 Will more than he was last game.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely, I agree, and he's also, what we were saying earlier, he's not trying to challenge those jumps so much, he is trying to wait for those jumps to, waiting for him to land out of them, and that's working really well. Now actually up.
Seems like he's made the right moves. He's setting the tree up, grabs the Gordo out of the air. I'll be taking that. Second Gordo comes out and smokes him. Now it's him on the ledge. What's Dedede gonna do? Goes for the up tilt, doesn't find it. Also no back air. Tree coming up. This is a close first stock. It's all gonna depend on who makes the first mistake.
Yeah, honestly, Kree with a slight percent lead here, but taking weight into account, honestly, it might be Will who's up.
It's very close. They're basically dead even here, I find.
Yeah,
Will's using the top platform to his advantage very well as well.
Good, nair.
That Gordo was bouncing all over the place. Looks for the up tilt, doesn't find it. Back air. They're both just mashing grab, hoping one's going to fall into it. Will back to that top platform, now to down. That's his safe place. That's his comfort place. He gets on that platform and he sits there.
Oh, living that Gordo.
Whew. Snags the Gordo. Oh, he was reading that Gordo throw right immediately.
Tossing the Gordo, yep. Good mix-up right there from Curry, using that Gordo that he had just snagged to mix up his ledge pressure and catch Will off guard.
Finally down at 190,
The
and then
tree.
Villager was immediately 130 off the up tilt.
The tree extending the hitbox of that up tilt, allowing it to hit Cree there. He was not ready for that to happen. But was ready for that Gordo.
Spits it out. The tree is being such a good barrier for a lot of these moves, but it also kind of cost him the stock, so we'll see how it winds up going down. Did that tree connect?
It's a lot of damage. It might have been the Lloyd explosion, because Lloyd is frame 1, or at least the explosion possibility on Lloyd is frame 1. And
I want to talk about that Lloyd setup right there. He threw the piece of wood up in the air and then set up Lloyd, so when Will went to dodge, he got hit by the rocket.
Yeah, I mean, just Cree demonstrating mastery of this character, honestly. Just knowing how to use everything in Villager's toolkit, including that wood chip, which a lot of players might struggle to find a use for. Yeah, wow.
Yeah. He's really demonstrating a good knowledge of set play and knowing when to go in. Which I think is a great quality in Villager players, because a lot of people like to sit back and set things up all the time. But there's got to be moments where you got to put that nair to use and put that fair and those bear to use, you know?
Gets caught in that jab, though, and that's going to be some big damage. Ooh. Potentially setting up for something off stage here for Will. This could be the moment he's been waiting for.
He's looking for that back air. I thought he was going to challenge when that Gordo hit on shield, but I guess not. Fastcree is center stage. Will's back in his happy place on top platform.
Alright.
163. Ooh.
Almost
Dedede is going to have taken 400 damage by the time he's lost these 2 stocks.
Yeah. Wow. 185.
He grabs that Gordo from downtown, setting up the jab and the late explosion. Oh, no, that would have been it for Fastcree. Reading his name.
Fastcree, indeed. 193. Jeez. Alright, finally finds that stock.
Fair takes it. Gordo sends him flying. He's good reads!
And now, unlike last game, it is Will who needs to get something going, and he does.
The up smash again. I think he's reading a lot of these short hop fairs, and he's just throwing out up smash on the off chance he runs into it.
You see both of these players being a little more aggressive, considering there's only a minute left on the clock, a little more than that. Neither one of them wants to get timed out, and if this continues, Cree has to be the one to approach right now, and Will knows that.
We're already seeing a lot of more set play, keeping him on the ledge. This is ledge trapping.
Yep. Oh, 1%. That is so important. That little bit of a percent lead is so important because it dictates who has to approach. And neither of these characters really want to approach now Cree with a lead, taking on as much damage.
I favor Villager in these situations a lot. He's got a lot more pokes going for him. Oh, that could have been a huge punish, but now he gets it. Starting seeing a lot of those slingshots. This is where Villager is comfortable. Throwing those slingshots, hoping for the best, but here's a Dedede combo. Hits him with the Gordo! Off stage. Oh! Riskiest down smash.
20 seconds left. Will needs to make up this 20% quickly.
What? The Gordo! Pokes him!
With 15 seconds left on the clock, the Gordo out of nowhere.
Oh man, this is the most patient game I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it still managed to stay interesting the whole time. That just goes to show, like, the quality of the players involved, and the neutral, and the neutral pretty much predominantly the neutral is what's interesting. It's been like almost flawless from both parties. It's just really good to it's great to watch. Honestly, great to see such quality gameplay, and I think
where do you go from here?
I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't anticipate a character switch, especially after how close that game was and how Will took that game 1. But this is the last game of the set, regardless of who wins.
Coming immediately. He knows what he wants.
Wonder what stage Will is gonna opt for here. Maybe back to where they started.
PS2?
Yep. That's what I thought. I would assume that Will would want to go back to where he won, because Kree probably
Way to jump over that grab, nared up tilt.
Yeah, Kree was probably opting to ban like more DDD's better stages, like maybe even I don't know DDD stages, but Kree probably does. He's played against so many DDDs in his time.
Symphony. I imagine Yoshi's was probably on that ban list.
Yeah, something like that. But right now it doesn't really matter what got banned here. Is Will is just running over him.
Yeah, Will's just using. I love how he used his fair to whack through Lloyd there to get a hit on Fastcree. Ooh, I didn't think that was gonna water the plant. He almost got smoked by that. Good nair to back air. Pockets the Gordo. Great reads on those edge guards.
Oh, and the hammer into the Gordo. Oh! Bounces off the Lloyd. I like watching these two characters fight each other. They're just the Gordo and the Lloyd have so many interesting interactions with each other. Not to mention the tree and just everything that these everything that these two characters can do with each other.
Ooh, looks for the up smash read on the platform, doesn't find it. It's amazing to see that Fastcree's already at 1-4. Ooh, the down smash finally connects after 3 games.
Good awareness. Be able to DI, pretty big mix-up from that down smash properly. I mean, both of these players just really know how to play this matchup. They've played against it countless times. I know Will played against Kree and Laska at Flex. And Kree has played against Will at Flex and Symphony even recently in Mega Drive, so...
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of... Oh, the tree! Villager's tree connects. He's got the wood and he's not afraid to use... uses the back air, sends DDD off stage.
Using the wood chip,
not fully watered.
Kree right there was using the wood chip for the option coverage, making that so that he could not do what he likes and goes high and over that platform. And now it's even, and it was looking so strong for Will earlier.
Ooh, the jab off stage, setting up the tree and the Lloyd. Option coverage, is he gonna get up normal? Yes, but nothing off it. Will's back to that game 1 strategy. Jump a bunch of times, land on him with an aerial.
Yeah, but Kree right now is more ready for it. He's been all over Will as of late. Will had such a strong start, though. And
the back throw does it.
Yeah.
Villager back throw.
Keeping it close.
The next dimension, then Gordo picks it up immediately. 0 stocks for both.
Narrow tilt.
Both back to the zoning game. Very patient with these two characters. Goes for the back air, doesn't find it.
Oh, good axe. Not safe on hit, though, unfortunately, because he did not fast fall. 63% on Kree. Are we going to see something similar to the last stock where Will just starts off super strong and then just slowly starts to lose that momentum?
Fastcree's patience could be praised here. Each time he's gotten steamrolled right off the first stock, and then he's just found his rhythm and then just poke, 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 slingshot, poke.
Oh, Nair clanking with the whatchamacallit slingshot there, and Kree really wants to use this opportunity to set up another tree, I would imagine, yep. Because it's just so good for controlling that space, forcing DDD into the air. Not to mention just having that axe on deck for potential kills.
DDD wants this back air very badly. The slingshot into the Gordo. Or Lloyd, excuse me. Here comes the Gordo.
The more the stock is played, the more it is beginning to look like last stock, albeit a little faster. Last stock took about 3 minutes. Stock's a minute in.
Punished, setting up the ledge trap.
Ooh, good dash attack. First time we've seen that this set.
I'm surprised. I completely forgot Villager had that move on it. Ooh, good falling back air off the platform. Very well done.
Yeah, Kree has to find this kill right now, or else things could get ugly here, as the steamroll combined with DDD Rage could make things very, very how do I say this? Unfavorable for Kree.
That back air. DDD wants that back air badly. A back air off either side of the stage will kill at this percent.
Honestly, yeah.
Ooh, I thought that tree was going to smoke him.
And it did.
The axe into the tree. Oh, Will had no choice but to keep shielding there. He was doomed either way. Just caught.
And Kree has that fire in his pocket right now. He's got that Gordo right there. And that Gordo we've seen kill DDD at like 80 when we're like... because Pocket has the second strongest reflect multiplier in the game, only behind Ness and Lucas's F smash. Oh, whoa!
Rashida,
Gee, wow,
God.
that was dirty.
Fair into Pocket. Gordo smacks him into the stands on PS2, and
Fair
moving on.
Fair into grab, down throw, double fair Gordo to take the stock from almost 0%. Incredible.
Will ends his tournament run here, and Fastcree is going to move on to play Tai Tanga and lose